What's up? Getting things set up here. Okay. Do these deliveries, and then we can grind some of the event for a bit. Not doing that. What do we got for digging today? Oh, this one's kind of annoying. But hopefully it won't be that bad. I need to buy some more shovels. I wish I'd gotten shovels for the monthly best reward or whatever. For the VIP gift, but that did not happen. Okay, that's next to that. What is this next to? Okay, so that's this one. So I'm just looking for this one. Oh, my cat's jumping on my desk. The bud? Can't see it. I could use my OBS screen to see where I'm playing. Okay. Here we go. Done. I'm not actually looking at my regular monitor, I'm looking at my OBS. I can't tell what I got. Is that a rare key? Oh, 15 shovels. He moved. More shovels. Wow, I actually got more shovels today than I started with. Just because of the streak bonus and that chest. Oh, that cost me 3, so I don't know if I'm still ahead. Okay, let's see. What is Gambit asking for today? Skip this. Skip this. Skip this. Skip this. Okay, so Gambit's asking for shroom syrup. I'm not doing that. Oh, my notification for one of my SFL skills. 3 blitz will be done in 24 seconds. What are my trees looking like? 37 minutes. The question is always like, do I wait for 37 minutes for them to be done? Or do I just do it now? Like, do I don't know what the play is. I sometimes wait and I sometimes just do it. I think I'm just gonna do it. Because there's advantages and disadvantages to both. If you wait, that means that you can't use your skill for a longer period of time tomorrow. So like eventually it'll just get pushed back a full day. If you do it now, then it means you wasted 17 minutes of growing time. Up to 12 blades. Hi, how much did you invest in the game? So most of what I've earned in the game is just from playing. The main thing that I bought was the Foreman Beaver, which was like $1,200. But my farm is worth like 10,000 or something like that. So like most of what I've earned is from playing the game. So I actually have the game muted, and I just have like a recorded loop of the in-game music playing in the background. That's why like you can hear the music, but not like other game sounds. I don't want it to be silent, but also I don't like some of the sounds in the game. The new Festival of Colors sound, like soundtrack and everything is like a lot. That's done. And now I don't have to worry about muting the game for this game. I can just have the soundtrack playing in the background. You have the game always muted? Yeah, I normally do too, but when I'm streaming, it's just like, it's like a nice little background noise, you know? How much SFL do you make a day? So I had done the math on that a few months ago, or like a couple months ago, and the answer was about 80. But it was 80 flour worth of resources. It wasn't like I was selling $80 worth of stuff every day. It's the resources, like the crops and stuff I make, were worth about 80 flour a day. But like a lot of it goes back into deliveries and whatnot, you know. We can't hear the music, or at least I can't. Just an FYI. I can turn it up a bit. It is pretty quiet. You hear it now? You should be able to hear it now. Finally, I catch one of your streams. What's up, JJ? I saw you got a Foreman Beaver the other day. Congrats. Got it for pretty cheap, too. I think you ended up paying less than I did. I think I paid like 1,200. You paid like 1,100 or something like that. Where do you see this game in 5 years' time? I mean, 5 years is a long time. The game has only been around for 3 to 4 years, depending on what you consider the game. But I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's still thriving. It's one of the few crypto games that have like actually like been around for a while and actually had a product out. So many games have been like failing recently. So many games have like been going bankrupt recently. Just picked up a quarry a few minutes ago. I saw that the quarry was like 10,000 flour or something like that. It was like insanely cheap. I was like, who's selling it for this? Let's see. Quarry. Okay, there you are, 9,000. Wow, it's like, who is selling it for 9,000 flour? Crazy. Your farm is like as good as mine now. Just after like a couple days of purchases. Yeah, it's going. These items are going for insanely cheap. Like, I don't know who's selling them for this cheap. I'm not planning on selling my quarry at all, so I don't really care how much it goes for. But I would not. I could tell you I would not be selling for 9,000 flour. I don't know if I would sell it for 20,000 flour. There is a number that I would sell it for probably, but like it's not what people are actually paying. Oh, I got the score already. Let me pull up my sheet for this. But there's only 100 quarries, so supply is low. Oh wait, so I was torn between Infernal, Bullwhip Quarry, Cowbell Quarry. I managed to pick up all 4 Guardians too, still held on to my Genesis. So there's only 100 quarry right now, but if you look at the supply here, you can see that there's a total supply of 205. It was just 100 chapter supply, so there's still going to be another 105 given out or sold at some point. But yeah, it's a really low supply right now. Like I said, I don't. I mean, the people who are selling it are definitely people who want it for tickets and then just like want the money, I guess. I don't know. Like, I won mine for tickets and I'm not selling mine, so. The thing is, like, even like the chapter might cost like a few $100s, $400 or $500 to win it with tickets. So like in theory, they're still like making profit, but it's just I don't know. I think it's worth more than that. With Farm and Beaver and Quarry, I can get rid of 20% discount skills for the axes and pickaxes and use those for other useful skills. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me refresh my SFL world and see if this is a good deal. I think this one's good. I believe it is. I'm gonna let it refresh though. Actually, no, it's not. It's just borderline, but it's not. Is that all the deliveries I'm doing here? Not doing that. Not doing... I guess I could do this one. This one's not bad. Tango one. Okay, let's do some festival colors. I actually bought everything. I bought everything in here earlier. I bought the super totem. I haven't bought any of the stuff for flower, but I bought super totem. Then I bought a bunch of these tickets. I wish these were easier to buy. You have to like buy them one at a time. Okay, let's do this. How'd you earn so many tickets? You just keep playing. No, you can earn 50 per win. Oh my god, what is happening? Why was my guy shooting so slowly? Someone else said that the same thing the other day, that they thought you could only earn 50 per day, but I don't know how you would be able, how you think you would be able to earn the 2,500 needed to get the super totem if you could only earn 50 per day. But yeah, you could just keep playing. Now you know what you're doing later today, yeah. If you could only earn 50 per day, then you would never get to the 2,500 needed for the super totem in a week. Yeah, the unlimited attempts is definitely the way to go. Especially now there's only 100 flour. Like, it was originally supposed to be 150, but they changed it for some reason. Yeah, you get 50 for each time you like get to the score needed. Takes about a minute, give or take. Oh, my other cat's in front of my monitor. Okay, he left. Easy. I see there's like a minute left now. And you start with 2 minutes, so it's pretty quick to get everything. It's a lot quicker than the Easter event was. The Easter event like took like twice as long. This game only takes like 2.5 hours to get everything. Whereas the Easter event took like, I don't know, 4 or 5. Each game took like 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. Maybe it was like a minute and a half, I don't know. But still, it was definitely longer. You had Why did my music just stop? Oh, my player froze. What the hell? Do that again. There we go. Is there a point to keep playing after buying all the items that require tickets? Yeah, so you can buy these raffle tickets for 150 each, and they enter you into a raffle. And for the Easter event, they gave, I think it was either 5 or 10 people 1,000 flour each. I think that's what it was. So yeah, you can enter a raffle. Yeah, you were like dodging snakes and like birds and stuff that were like flying down. I found that event much harder than this one. This one's pretty easy. I lost that first game today, but in general, I don't really lose these ones. Whereas those ones, I would lose like occasionally. The main appeal for this event, though, is, I mean, some people really want the aura, but the main appeal is really the super totem. So like once you get the super totem, I mean, you could get more entries for the giveaway, but the main appeal was definitely the super totem. Yeah, this game's pretty easy. I saw a few people saying that they were having issues with it, but I think it just probably takes a little getting used to, and then it's not too bad. I really just like hold down the shoot key most of the time. Sometimes if balloons are like getting close to the bottom, then I'll like stop holding the shoot key and just like do it manually. But I'm not worried about getting like the very top score, so just holding down the shoot key is fine for me. Um, you think once Swamp Island is added to the game, the selling fee would be lower there as well? I mean, it's definitely possible. The different taxes for different islands only released recently. It's possible that they just keep it at 7.5% for all the islands, but yeah, for all the islands after Volcano, but who knows really. They've never like had this tax and then introduced a new island. They just introduced this new tax thing recently when Volcano was already out. I don't know. I can't really imagine it going down to like 5% or something, but who knows. It's also possible that they like, I mean, I don't know if this would actually happen, but it's technically possible that like Volcano would go to 10% and then Swamp would go to 7.5. But who knows really. Possible that like Volcano is the new Swamp and then like Desert goes to like 15% or something, and who knows. Definitely possible though that Swamp is like 6% or something, but I don't know. It was just 10% for everyone for a long time. So the fact that it's even 7.5% for Volcano kind of surprises me. I can't really imagine them doing a lower amount, but not impossible. Wait, what percentage is the music at? Oh, it's at. There we go. Good afternoon, Deuce. How are you today? That's good. Yeah, the prices on some of these SFTs that are from this chapter that are in the marketplace now are definitely surprising to me. Like Obsidian Turtle, I mean, it hasn't sold yet, but the fact that Obsidian Turtle is like the most expensive item is. What do you think the next big SFT that does something for free will be? Um, I don't know. I would say like the new animals, like they're talking about like adding like ducks and pigs, but I don't think those are coming out next chapter. So if it is those animals, then it's not gonna come out for like a couple chapters at least. And I doubt we're gonna have a couple chapters without any of those quote unquote free things. So I don't know. It could just be like iron, you know, like we have stone, um, wood, mine. We have oil. So like at some point we'll probably get gold and iron as well, right? Like in crimstone at some point. Those would be crazy expensive. It largely comes down to the supplies of everything. Like, for example, like the reason why like Green Amulet, where is it, isn't more expensive is because it has a large supply. Wherever it is, Green Amulet it has like an 800 supply, and then you could look at like where's the Sunflower Shield. This thing's terrible, but it only has a 68 supply. That's why it's so expensive. We need to make sure I'm able to get my chapter racing on point. This one I made so many mistakes, but learned a lot. I'm excited for the next one. Dog screaming upstairs. Oh, my cabbage is done. Gotta go check on that. Honestly, the chapter races are like somewhat stressful because there's like often bugs and stuff, and like some people have too many tickets, some people like are missing some. It's honestly quite stressful. Like the devs usually end up like figuring it out. Like they usually end up like fixing any bugs, but the problem is that like they often aren't the ones who like figure out the bugs. It's usually people have to like report the bugs to them. So it's like you have to like constantly keep an eye out because like you never know what could be bugged. And it's kind of stressful like making sure you don't miss anything for like 2 months straight. Like I think there were at least like 5 different bugs this chapter related to the chapter tickets. At least 5. It could have been 6. I don't remember exactly, but it was like a lot. So it's like kind of a stressful time, especially when like there's so much money on the line. If it was like $10 or something, it's like whatever, who cares? But there's like potentially like $1,000 plus on the line. And then there's the other side of the equation where like there's people who think that there's a bug with theirs, but there's just definitely not. And then like the devs have to like figure out if there was a bug or not. And then like other people are like sitting there and being like, I don't know. There have been times where like the devs have given out tickets where they shouldn't have, just because they like take the person's word for it. It's happened at least once that I've seen, where they gave out too many tickets. They once again they ended up fixing it, but like it's still like players have to be the ones paying attention to this, and it's like, wait, no, you messed up here, you know? I think the number one thing the game needs is like a ledger for each person's individual tickets, so you could see like what you missed and like where everything came from, especially for like the chapter tickets, just because, like I said, there's so much on the line, and like one mistake can cause a huge difference. It is chaotic because like the other part, part of the reason why it happens is that like every chapter they're changing stuff, and then like the new stuff isn't working properly, or like the new stuff like bugs the old stuff, and like they'll usually do like 1 or 2 chapters in a row where it's like mostly the same, but then they like change stuff up after that. I don't remember what all the issues were this chapter, but one of the issues, for example, was like on double delivery day. On one of the double delivery days, if you didn't like refresh your game before you started like turning in tickets and stuff, or turning in like deliveries, then you just weren't getting the effect of the double delivery, and like that affected some people. And then like when the devs went to fix it, like they didn't like fix it for everyone at once. Like they fixed it for some people but not others, and then they had to like go and manually fix other people's. So it was like, and then like because of that, like some people were being like, I didn't get tickets, even though like they might have, or they thought they did, they thought they didn't, but they actually did. It was chaotic. Like the devs try hard. It's just a super small team, and they try and do too much, and then like things fall through the cracks. And oh wait, I need one more. I need one more. There we go. Do you know it is midnight in Bangladesh? Nice. It is not midnight in Canada. My coworker is actually back. They're from Bangladesh and they're visiting family there right now. It's 12:24 for me on the US West Coast. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. So it's almost 3:30 for me. Someone just sold their quarry for 8,500 flour. That's insane. Dude, I sold what did I sell? I sold the Autumn Shield for like 8,000 flour. And okay, well I'll use US dollar value. It was like $780 at the time. And like the quarry is way better than that. People are crazy. Is it possible to get an $100 to $500 SFT staying on Desert Island? Yeah, definitely. Because like I think you could have got two Guardians if you were on Desert Island, and two Guardians would have been like I don't know, like two Guardians are like the Guardians are like $100 each. So I think you could have got two of these Guardians. Um, yeah. Or at the very least, you could have got like a Guardian and like a broccoli hat or something like that. But the thing is, the question is like, how much? Like the Guardians were going for somewhere around like 2,500 tickets, like 2,500 tickets, and the question is like, how much are you spending to get those 2,500 tickets, right? Like, is that going to end up costing you like I don't know, I don't even know the number. Is it going to end up costing you like $80 worth of resources for the deliveries? How am I missing this one? And then it's like, is it even worth it at that point? Um, Speaking of the shield, I think I heard that they will return next chapter. Not sure if that's true. Uh, it's possible. I don't think they've. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've ever said exactly when they'll be returning. But who knows, really? I haven't watched every live stream recently, so it's possible that they announced it. Even though like Adam hasn't been doing the live streams, and he's usually the one who announces that kind of stuff. So, who knows? I paid 650 flour, 625 flour. Now it's selling for 250. I think I bought mine for like 300, and I'm like, or wait, I wrote down how much I bought it for. I'll check after this. I bought mine for. Oh wait, no, I bought mine for 216. Yeah, my guess was it was gonna go for between 300 and 400, so I was like, I'll pay 216 for it. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, I was meant to look at that quarry sale you were talking about. 8,500. That's crazy. So these are backwards. So like the person who accepted the offer and the person who made the offer are actually backwards. Because like you could see that you bought yours. You probably made the offer and they accepted it. So Puzzled Bear is the one who made the offer. Okay, thanks, bye, accepted it. That bug has been brought up several times. Back to the idea that the devs just don't have enough time for a lot of this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's only for the offers though. The listings I think are fine. Like if you list something and someone accepts your and buys your listing, I think that's fine. But when it's the offers, it's backwards. Just a sec. Okay, how many tickets am I up to now? Tokens. 950. And go buy another like 6 of these. I'm definitely gonna end up like not winning this and just like wasting a ton of time. But it gives me something to do while on stream, so it's fine. I thought only one guardian were possible to get. Staying on desert, I mean, to get two guardians, do I have to do every quest? 5 2, can I get a little explanation? Well, I haven't like fully mapped out. Like for example, like I had like 7,000 tickets by the time the auctions came around. Um, the guardians were going for like 2,500, so that means you could buy two for 5,000. I don't know the exact numbers about how many guardians you could have got, but yeah, it would have probably been possible to get two. Like you wouldn't have had as many tickets as like me if you weren't doing the obsidian stuff and whatnot, but like you could have probably got like 5,000 tickets if you had done everything except for the obsidian stuff. Okay, I'll be right back 1 second. My dog's crying at the gate upstairs. Sorry about that. My 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 dog's afraid of bad weather, so it's raining outside, so she wanted to come downstairs. Um, there's literally no video on the chapter ticket quest guide and proper guide on getting chapter SFTs. I mean, the answer is literally just do everything, right? Like that's the answer. Like you're asking questions that there's not really like do you have to complete the obsidian ones for what, right? Like there's no definitive answer on what you're asking. Like I can make videos on this stuff, but they're like it would be it would just be for the views. I wouldn't be giving you any like actually good information. I might end up screaming at my dog in a few seconds. Sorry about that if I do. Some backstory, not that you will care or not, but we have two dogs and two cats, and one of the cats is like best friends with one of the dogs. Like they do get along, but one of the cats does not get along with the dogs, and that cat usually just stays down here, stays in our base with me. But our dog is scared of the weather, so I let her down here. So she is down here with one of the cats that is scared of her, scared of him. So she might end up like charging at him, and I have to yell at her to stop. And my music stopped again. Um, you know the obsidian necklace and obsidian turtle price in Geneseeds? Yeah, they all went for like 7,000. Like to get like the top items, you have to like complete every single thing. You have to complete every chore, every delivery, every bounty. It's the stuff that's like below that it's like there's no exact answer for. It's going to come down to what other people are doing. Like for example, if there were 50 necklaces, 50 turtles, and 50 quarries. That's 150 items. And then besides that, like if no one else besides 150 people like did any like chores or deliveries or anything, then it would be super easy to get the other items. But some people are going to complete some stuff, some people are going to complete other stuff. Like it's impossible to tell exactly. It's impossible to tell exactly what these items are going to go for. Like I can tell you the top items will go for the maximum amount of tickets possible, but after that it's kind of like up for debate and there's some wiggle room. Uh, Thank you for this on some vid. Help me a lot. Help me avoid some mistakes. No problem. Oh, there's like a top. I don't know what this is. There's like a top fans thing. What is this? Top fans and experience. What's here? What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top three get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience or XP. Send live chat messages. Send super chat and stickers. Oh, is that new? Because I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Do you guys see that like next to Deuce, the number one fan thing? I'm surprised that. No offense, Deuce, but like I'm surprised you're the number one fan in this chat just because JJ is being the one talking the most. So I don't really know why you get that one. You say I see number one next to you. I don't know. Oh yeah, thanks, Ego. I'm holding 40 cents on for the lava pit. Yeah, I think lava pits are expensive to maintain, but man, if you don't get that extra lava pit, you're gonna be in Volcano Island for like ever. Hey man, Deuce, I like you. It's just JJ's been talking a bunch of this stream, so I was just surprised that that he's not number one, but I don't know how it's decided exactly. He was number one. Old school SpongeBob reference. Well, my cat's just sitting there, and my dog hasn't rushed him yet, so that's good. I'm laser focused on stream, and YouTube knows it. It could detect where your eyes are looking, and you haven't looked away yet. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. It just says it's based on like super chats and stuff. No one's donated super chats, which is obviously fine. So the only other thing would be chat activity, and you've talked a lot in chat, so I don't know. You look like a girl with that hat. Am I a pretty girl? Yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, I wonder if that fan thing is new. Cause, I mean, I'm not in YouTube chats very frequently, but I've never seen that before. And like, there's supposed to be a top three, and I don't understand how like Nerd, JJ, and Deuce aren't the top three. Like I don't understand how like each one of y'all don't have badges. Whatever. Yeah, it's new. Okay. Um, Ways to get Genesis deliveries, weekly chores, animal bounties, boosts only on Stella Shop, VIP for extra Genesis, daily chests. Yeah, also the Mega Bounty board, the one where you donate the obsidian and whatnot. Is there anything else I missed? Yeah, that was when Mr. Krabs wanted the hat back from SpongeBob in that episode. Yeah, something like that. The digging chest. The digging chest doesn't technically give you Genesis. It gives you like the seasonal artifacts, which can impact. It can impact the chapter race because you buy the things from Stella's shop that unlock the next tiers. So like it doesn't give you Genesis, it gives you artifacts, but it's important for the chapter. Um, another yeah, and you also said yeah, okay. I think you got everything else though. But yeah, the Mega Bounty board, the one where you like sell the obsidian. Oh, some of the stuff on my island is done. Get these trees. To be honest, getting $100 SFT every chapter is super easy. Yeah, it is. But like I said, you have to. Are your streams always this chill? I mean, this game is just a pretty chill game, right? Um, feels. Yeah, okay. So like, it is easy to get $100 SFT every chapter, but like I said, how much are the deliveries and chores you're doing going to cost you? For example, I'll pull up my SFL world here. Um, my deliveries for tickets today cost me 12 flour, right? Like that doesn't sound like a lot, but this is like $1.30, right? And if I have to do this for 60 days, then that alone is going to cost me 60, 70 bucks. Right? And then if you count like the chores on top of it, like not all these will like quote unquote cost you stuff, but like I might not prepare 50 power smoothies if I didn't have a chore for it, or I might not eat 5 pancakes, or I might not fish 200 times, or I might not like turn some of these in, right? Like all this stuff costs something. So it's not like a free $100 SFT. Like there are some costs involved in it. Speaking of fishing, I need to fish today. I think I was going for anchovies last because I'm kind of low on them, but I got a bunch yesterday, so we'll do some more here. Yeah, live Q&A. I usually try. Whether they take my advice or listen to me or not is debatable, but the other thing is like there's often not one or there's often not only one correct answer for stuff, especially like what items to buy or what skills to pick or something like that, right? Like you could go a bunch of different directions. Mashari, are we gonna have Genesee deliveries until the end of this timer of the chapter? Yeah, we'll have we'll have we'll have deliveries until the very last day, but the chores and bounties will probably end this week here. The week of the that ends on the 27th. Like there will be like a half week in July after that week that will probably only be deliveries. Don't know why your stream feels so peaceful today. I don't know. I changed how the music works. I don't know if you guys can still hear it or not, but I have like a loop of the song going rather than like using the actual in-game music. I just recorded it for 3 minutes and then looped it over and over again. Yeah, it's because JJ's here. He's never here. What you want now with Genesee Giant Kale? No, I won't. I won't get enough Geneseeds for the Giant Kale. I'm going for the Giant Zucchini and or Giant Yam. If I can get both, cool. If I can only get one, that's fine too. It's obviously JJ. Okay, I have a bunch of those now. Whoops. I meant to cast something else. Actually, I might just keep getting anchovies. Actually, how many? I'll go for Red Snapper. How often you stream and at what time? I usually try and stream every day. The time varies. In theory, it could be a good idea to like stream at the same time every day, but then I feel like it would feel like a job, and I also feel like then like some people would never be able to watch the live streams live. That is. So it's a bit later today because it was Canada Day. So it's like a holiday here in Canada, and I was like out this morning, so it's a bit later than it normally is, but it's usually sometime in the morning, East Coast time. Any idea about the next chapter SFTs? No idea. They haven't. The thing is like they usually don't. We usually don't find out about the next like the chapter SFTs until like a couple days before the chapter starts. And like that's because like I don't honestly know if do I have a job? Yeah, I have a job. I just work from home, so my job is pretty easy. Yeah, happy Canada Day if you're in Canada too. Um, oh, my cabbage is done. Good timing. Like if you look at my channel and look at like the live stream portion, like I basically stream every day. It's just some days it's like for like literally like 15 minutes just because there isn't that much to do in the game. Now that there is this event going on right now, I can kind of like do that for a while. There is not much female player in this game, I guess. So I have statistics for my videos, if you guys care about that. And I can go to like my analytics. And oh, they've changed the format here. Customize your report. Okay, anyways. Oh god, actually I have no idea what this is now. Viewer gender. Okay, here we go. About 5% of my viewers are female, are women. Interestingly enough. So there's some. I mean, gaming in general, and definitely like crypto in general, is a more male-dominated space. But Ellie Fantium, thank you for being here. I know what. Yeah, I mean like Heisu is a woman. I'm pretty sure. Bella, Elisa. Like there's I mean there's at least a few of them that I know of. Heisu is like one of the most active mods in the Discord. She's a girl. Bella's a girl. Elisa used to be around more. There's at least a handful of them. And I'm sure there's others that are incognito. Not much to do at once, but have to do the same stuff multiple times a day. Yeah, for sure. I just mean like to stream it. It's not like it's super. It's not like there's a lot to do. Like my computer has like I have 4 monitors hooked up to my computer, and half of one monitor is dedicated to SFL at all times. Okay, see, like I'm not like taking a shot at you, Elephantium, but like JJ has been talking this whole stream, and you've said like a few messages here, and how are you number 3 fan and he doesn't have a rank yet? I don't understand these. Oh god, I don't understand these rankings. Oh, yeah, you nerd too. Yeah, both of you and JJ. Like I expected you guys to be 1 and 2. Oh, Ellie took number 1. So weird. I'm gonna have to like look up these rankings. Like I'm gonna have to like Google them and see what people are saying about them after this stream. Actually, maybe I could look them up now. YouTube fan rankings live chat. Flashbang. Leaderboards creates a fun, interactive, and rewarding environment for viewers that encourages ongoing engagement with their favorite creators. It is visible during live streams and ranks viewers based on their engagement in a given live stream. The leaderboard reflects and ranks each viewer's engagement in a live stream. Viewers earn points by actively engaging during the live stream, and the leaderboard displays the audience ranking based on their total points. The more the viewer engages, for example, via live chat, super sticker, or gift. So like no one's done any of these three things, which is obviously fine, but like it should only come down to the live chat, right? And like JJ and Nerd have sent like way more messages than anybody else. The higher they may rank on the leaderboard, as viewers engage with the live stream, they'll notice the crown icon at the top of the chat, which displays the cumulative points they've earned for engaging with that specific live stream. Clicking this icon will take viewers directly to the leaderboard to see the top 50 engaged viewers. Okay, so... Okay, see, like, I'm looking at it, and JJ and Nerd aren't even there, somehow. Like, it shows the top 6. It shows Elephantium, Deuce, Bits, Ali, the 12 Blade, and Elvis. Maybe you, like... I don't know, maybe you need to, like, set it up in your account somehow. I don't know. What do you think about you, male or female? Well, just statistically, I assume you're a male, so... It could be an all-time thing, but it specifically says it it's like it resets every live stream. I don't know. It specifically says it's like just for that live stream. I don't know. I don't think it's like based on how many view. It would be cool though if it was based on like overall like view like how long you viewed the channel for, you know, but that doesn't seem what it is based on. By the way, it's only for over 18. Yes, no, I didn't see that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just completely guessing. It probably doesn't have anything to do with like actually like enabling something. Maybe it's setting up your YouTube in a certain way. I have no idea. It also doesn't really matter, right? Like it's not like it's not like there's any actual benefit to it other than like having a little crown next to your name. That's why we are not on the list. I mean, I don't know if JJ is under 18. Maybe you have to like set your age or something, and you haven't set your age. You guys haven't set your age or something. I don't know. You have to like fully set up your YouTube account. I don't know. I have it set up that you need to pay me money to be ranked. Well, then Raichu would be number 1. So. You're gonna check from another account? I had to bribe him 1,000 wood to get on the leaderboards. I would be asking for something else other than wood because I have a lot of that already. I have like 20,000. Got any merino wool? I'll take that. I'm gonna need that for the lava pits. Or like the new crops. Anything that goes in the lava pit, I'll take that. If it doesn't go in the lava pit, I don't need it. I'll check how many tickets I can buy after this one. 1K challenge with 0 video. Hey friends, it's Nerd here. Nerd, subscribe to my channel on that account too. Give me an extra subscriber. Yeah, bought my subscribers up. I'll take the free subs. I won't turn you away. Wow, those two both shot through everything. Okay, I did. Thank you. There's 11 viewers now. Okay, not bad. I was thinking about checking something. Oh yeah, I wanted to check how many of these tickets I have now. Where are they? 850. Oh, my tomatoes are done. Let's see, shout out for Nerd, please, for the subscription. I did thank you, yes. Anupama. Is that you, Anupama? Yeah, that's you, Anupama. I see you on the list, Nerd, with this other account. You're 4th. Have I used any obsidian to buy more sunstones? I think I bought like 3 sunstones with obsidian. I just wanted like an extra gold node at the time. I haven't used a lot of it because I need most of it I need a lot for upgrading, but I use a few of them, yeah. Yeah, you're in the top 4 now. So what's different about this account than your other account? Is it because this account says you're over 18 or something? You all have the same experience? Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like hard to get to like the next tier. It looks like it jumps up by 25, so. Okay, that one you're over 18 on. That's the one you check all the naughty content on. I don't see any naughty content. I mean, it's YouTube. There really isn't that much. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really even know why there is like an 18 plus thing on YouTube, because like YouTube doesn't really have any explicit content. Or I mean, I'm sure there's some, but it's like not like there's. It's not like it's like Twitter or something. Twitter just has like everything. YouTube has pretty strict rules and moderation and whatnot. What's this ranking nonsense? I don't know. It's some new thing. I added my gender in the settings. I mean, I don't think the gender matters. Not sure if it did anything. I don't think the gender matters. That's kind of wrong. YouTube has some semi-naughty content that are for over 18 only. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Everything is pretty PG-13. Just wait till you see Zika's midnight streams. I'm not up till midnight. I'm on bed way before that. What's the best to cook, bro? Cheesecake or pizza? I feel like pizza is much cheaper if we were talking about the cost to make it. I actually made a video specifically on that topic the other day. So the answer was it depends on what boosts you have. If you have grain grinder, if you have the grain grinder boost, then the answer is probably cake. But if you have fiery jackpot, then okay, so if you have double nom and grain grinder and fiery jackpot, the answer is cake. But if you only have grain grinder and fiery jackpot but no double nom, then pizza is the answer. But in general, they're pretty close to each other. Here, I'll see if I can find the video for you. Here. At XPXC. That's why someone like JJ makes multiple accounts, so they're set to over 18. But you can change YouTube recommendations within a few days. Hey, there's Raichu. Speak of the devil. The answer is that they're pretty close to each other, though. If you have grain grinder. If you don't have grain grinder, then pizza's going to be better. But if you do have grain grinder, then they're pretty close. I heard that using double nom and fiery jackpot isn't worth it. I mean, it depends on what you mean by worth it, and it depends on like what your goals are. If your goals are just to make as much food as quickly as possible, then take both of them. If your goal is to be 100% as efficient as possible, then I guess they aren't worth it, but like they only aren't worth it. Like, okay, here, let me try and explain it. If you have Fiery Jackpot, it's 20% more food. Because you'll get like one food, one food, one food, one food, two foods on average. So like you'll get 6 foods every time you try and make 5. But if you have both the skills, then you'll get 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So you get 11 every time you try and make 10, which would only be 10% more, not 20% more. So it kind of nerfs it, but it only nerfs it for that one building. It only nerfs it for the fire pit, or yeah, fire pit. Whereas like double nom, fiery jackpot doesn't do anything for the other buildings. Are you connected to Raichu? I know him from a different game. So we used to play a different game together, sort of. Also, he kind of lives close to me. He lives like a few hours. He like used to be from the same city as me, but he moved away. But he only lives like a few hours away. So like, sort of like. The whale Raichu yeah. His name was just Raichu in the other game I knew him from. Okay, for whatever reason, it did not want me to hit this balloon. This week is going to be all weird for me because today's a holiday and it's like in the middle of the week. It feels like Saturday to me. That 20% cake XP from Grain Grinder is too juicy to pass up. I guess I'll go with that. Yeah, like the thing is like Fiery Jackpot gives you 20% more food in the fire pit, right? So like this is almost the same as getting 20%, getting an NFT that gives you 20% more. So that's why it kind of like balances each other out. What game he was used to play before? It was like a geolocation game called Cubiverse. It was pretty bad. I watched your video about boosts. You said some of the ones I have was not that good. Should I try and sell them and buy ones that are better and synergize more? I mean, which ones are you talking about specifically? Are you guys talking about Raichu, the ones who aped into the strong SFTs? Yeah. Yeah, this guy here right here. Raichu. And like, if you're talking about like my tier list videos, a lot of that was based on like how much the boost costs. So like just because I gave something like a bad grade doesn't necessarily mean that I think the boost is bad. It just, I think it might be overpriced. And like when I say overpriced, I mean like maybe compared to other things. Why did they ape into the game out of nowhere? Because the other game closed down and they were looking for someone to play. I wish I got the referral for him. That would be nice, but I think Tuma got the referral for him. Tuma knows him better than I do, so it's fair that he got it. Yeah, so it depends on Ellie. It depends on which boost you're talking about specifically. For example, I have Tin Turtle, but not the 0.25 one. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, the Rocky is definitely better than Tin Turtle, or whatever it is. The Mole one is definitely better than Tin Turtle. But the thing is, like, the only reason why I would hesitate on like telling you to like sell one and buy the other is because like at some point I guess you're probably gonna want both, right? Yeah, you're talking about Tin Turtle, wherever that is. Tin Turtle here. And versus Tin Turtle is what, 260 flower? And the Mole is 100. Yeah, like this is the Tunnel Mole is like cheaper and it gives more boost. So like the only reason why I would hesitate to say sell this one and buy the other one is just because like at some point you're probably going to want both, but like this one is definitely better. It's just better in like every way possible. Like it gives like this one only gives 0.1 to 8 plots, whereas this one gives 0.25 to everything. By the way, did you ever won in the... No, I've never won the monthly raffle giveaway. I've never won anything from it. Hopefully I win something from this Festival of Colors. But I mean... Yeah, like there is some... There would be like an advantage to it. But like the thing is you're going to pay like a tax when you sell this one. And then if you just end up... And if you end up buying it again later, right, then you'll just have paid the tax for like kind of no reason, sort of. Like you would be getting a better SFT. But I don't know. Like there's no like I've said it for a lot of things. There's no right or wrong answer. Like there would be an advantage to selling the Tin Turtle and buying the Mole, but it would be a temporary advantage because like I said, in theory you're going to want both of them eventually. You played since beta but very casually, and I took a year break or so, so pretty random which one I have. Yeah, Tin Turtle was an old one that that we got like during like the original digging event, I think, like when before it was before like in the way it used to be. Oh crap. What do you think about the future of the game? I mean, I'm pretty hopeful for it. Like, the devs made a bunch of money when they swapped the token from SFL to Flower, I'm pretty sure, so they should be able to run the game for a while. They have a small team, so I don't think they're burning a ton of money. They have the next couple of chapters planned out, so they have a vision for the future of the game. Is Greenhouse a must when you get to higher levels? I'm in mid desert, so it depends on it depends on what you're doing. If you're trying to like complete all the chores and stuff for the tickets, then yeah, there's sometimes chores that require the greenhouse. So in that sense, it would be a must. But in terms of profit, it's not that profitable unless you have boosts for it. So, um, in that sense, like I wouldn't say it's a must. But if you're trying to compete for like SFTs in a chapter, then yeah, it is a must at some point. Hope all will be good. Yeah, me too. I mean, especially since my farm is worth like $10,000, I don't want it to. I definitely don't want the game to go under. And I think the devs are doing a pretty good job. My main complaint about the devs has always been like they try and do too much. Like they do stuff and then like bugs happen or like features kind of get stale and they like just don't have time to go back and revamp them or update them. But I don't know. I do have Vinny and Rice Panda, but they do nothing for me. Yeah, so like if you were to get the greenhouse, my advice would be to like focus on one crop, whether it be grapes or rice. Grapes is usually a good starting one, but whether it be grapes or rice or whatever, and just like focus on one crop. So like pick up as many of the crops, pick up as many of the boosts for that one crop as possible. So you have Vinny, which is for grapes. You could also pick up like you could like sell the rice panda. I don't know how much rice panda goes for. Rice, rice panda, rice. Okay, rice pandas are like $8. But like in theory, you could like pick up grape pants, or depending on how much money you have to spend, you could pick up like grape granny. But like my advice, if you are going to go into the greenhouse, is like focus on one crop and like make that one crop as profitable as possible. Is greenhouse profitable only with skill points? Last I checked, it was slightly profitable for grapes, but not for olives and rice. But that could change over time depending on prices. And it wasn't like super profitable. Most of the devs should know you because you're the biggest YouTuber in Planet. I mean, I mean, the devs do know me. Like I've been around since day one, and I'm a beta tester, so like the devs definitely do know me. Elias, he isn't like one of the main three devs, but he's like the fourth dev, and he watches some of my videos. So like, he's commented on my videos like literally on YouTube. So like, they definitely know me. And I mean, I've only been making YouTube content for like April, May, like 3 months. Is he a top fan like you guys? No, he's not. He is definitely not. Oh, Deuce took back the #1 spot. I don't really know how that worked because I feel like Ellie has been talking more recently, but who knows? I feel like these rankings need some adjustments. Feels like there's some bugs. We need to get the SFL devs to look into it. I am the champ. Do I have I ever given proposals to the devs? I mean, yeah. Like they listen to some of my ideas. Like there's definitely been times where I'm like, oh, I'm the reason that X or Y got changed or fixed or whatever. Like there's definitely been like some things where like I've had influence on changes that have been made. Like for example, the captchas going away, I was definitely the main person beating that drum for months, and then it eventually got changed. I was complaining about it like daily. Um, a top element for the best. Y'all lucky I don't have my rank. I got nerfed. Yeah, you got nerfed to the ground. Oh, this guy's got the slime aura. You know, I do. I like the idea of the green slime aura more than the red. It just matches my outfit better. But like, I feel like the red one is more noticeable. The green one just like doesn't look as noticeable. I don't know. Is there a leaderboard for who has the highest level land? There's statistics on SFL World about like who like how many people have reached. Sorry, how many people have reached certain like land, certain tier, certain expansions. I don't know if there's like an actual ranking for it though. Like, like here's the statistics for the different lands, and like you can see 15 people are done Volcano Island, but I don't know if there's like a ranking for it, like who got there first. Um, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I have 1.6k of these. I can go buy 10 more of the tickets. I think I only bought like one last time, so I have like way more than I did last time. I have 31 of these now. Will you make any chest opening videos? I don't know if I'm going to do a video or if I'm just going to do a live stream. But yeah, I'm going to do something. It'll be like, I'm going to do it in like 2 or 3 weeks before the chapter's done, but like near the end of the chapter. I feel like it makes more sense to have that just be a live stream. But technically videos get better views, so I don't know. I've made enough tickets to buy all the tier 1 items for Festival of Colors. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty quick. Like, if each game takes a minute and you need to play 160 games, that means you can do the whole thing in like just over 2.5 hours. So it's not, it doesn't take that long. If I do a live stream, well, if I do a live stream on, I don't know if you're in my Discord server too, but like, I'll like let people know. I'll let people know when it's happening. Like I said, videos like do get more views than the straight up videos get more views than live streams, but at the same time, it feels more like a live stream video, a live stream thing than a video thing. I don't know. Like last chest opening video I did like got like a bunch of views. Do I know you in the Discord? I mean, isn't your name Nerd in the Discord too? Pretty sure you have the same Discord name as you do on YouTube, right? Yeah. Can you do a live stream and then edit it into a video? Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I could do that. And I might do that. Yeah, I might end up doing that because I mean that's basically what I ended up doing anyways. I just recorded for the other one. I just recorded myself opening them, which would effectively be the same thing as a live stream. And then I like just added some at the end I summarized everything I opened. And I would do that again if I made it into a video. Kind of weird that some people on the leaderboard didn't send a single message. Yeah, I don't like I said, I think the leaderboard is like somewhat broken. I mean, it's not like there's really that much of a difference. Like not like you get anything for being on the leaderboard really, like other than a little crown next to your name, but it is weird. I don't know. Trees are done. I think that might be it for me now, though. I've been streaming now for just under 2 hours. I think I need something to eat now. I'll probably be doing more of, playing more of this game tomorrow. I'm gonna see how many of those raffle entries I can get by the end of it. Oh wait, let me check into my testnet account real quick. I haven't done that yet today. Just like grab the, oh wait, no, I did, I guess I did do it last night. Oh, okay, whatever, I'll just cook some tofu, chop my trees here. It'll just be another like few seconds here. And then I'll plant some more like soybeans or something. But after this, I'm gonna be done. Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. And yeah, until next time, have a good day.